This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Daniel Hemrick's had a rough morning. He was running 17th, and now he's getting pushed back to the garage with just 15 of our 150 laps completed.
Major failure underneath this truck. Like a driveline issue. Listen to this. Watch the parts just start flying out from underneath it.
Yeah, that's the back of the drive shaft coming out. Now let's ride along with Daniel, and this is what he heard. Wow. And fell, by the way. Don't know, maybe he had a rear end gear problem, locked up, and it ripped the drive shaft in two. But you see the damage over on the left side of your screen. That's probably where some of the drive shaft.
Hemrick 58 laps down, running in 28th. Reddick on the outside of him runs in second with Larson hot on his tail.
Remember, we saw 3 penalties on that caution flag on pit road, 2 for speeding, 1 for a man over the wall. And that's when it's easy, when it's under caution. When these guys make green flag pit stops, we could see some more penalties.
Larson and Suarez tagged for too fast entering pit road. In the 88 of Crafton, you saw the Jackman leave pit wall too soon. Problems here, entering pit road and going over the double jump is the 15, just launching the truck into the sky is Mason Mingus.
Timothy Peters is on pit road. The caution flag is out, as is Matt Crafton. They just need to keep going. John West Townley stops in his pit to put tires on. Johnny Sauter's over in turn number 4 now.
Gotta make it quick. He's into 4.
Crafton's pitting too, Vince. Our points leader coming into today. Look at all the damage left behind. I mean, he got all 4 wheels off the ground. Watch how fast he came in here.
Just coming in too hot
on entry. I don't know if maybe the brakes didn't. It seemed like the brakes got to working good right before he hit the grass. Look at that thing ramp up in the air. A really difficult pit road to get to, Phil, because it's right way around the turn. So, but that wasn't even close.
It sure wasn't. A lot of damage to Mason Mingus' truck as well, as you see Timothy Peters go by. Watch this view right here.
Orange cone out of the way safely.
Look like Joey Chitwood or something.
Yeah.
Or the Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
That's incredible.
It's a big story, the way he hit. Horsepower game, and right now running 1-2 on a racetrack like Chicago. This is all about horsepower. You got to have an engine under the hood, and those Toyotas are really running.
You said at the beginning of the show, Phil, that this was a day full of confusion for a lot of these teams and drivers and competitors. Here's Hemrick back on pit road again. We've seen a ton of mistakes. Let's watch this for a second here. Watch Hemrick.
Oh, that's sad. Wow.
Oh, my.
And this, when you're 59 laps down, I mean, I know you try every second, but you gotta take care of your guys down on pit road.
Larson with Suarez right behind him.
Now, I don't know how you save any fuel if you're Kyle Larson, if you got a guy trying to take the lead away from you and Daniel Suarez.
Sometimes you just have to roll out of the gas and maybe let Suarez run himself out of fuel and draft off of him. Joe Shear's all over it, I know, and trying to decide exactly how close they are to making it.
Just go back to save fuel. Save fuel. 51's going to try to make it.
So you heard it from Joe Shear, his crew chief. Go back to saving fuel, but the 51's going to try to make it. So Kyle Larson doesn't want to let the 51 go by. He may not have any choice in the matter here.
What a strong corner by Daniel Suarez. He's going to pull up beside the 00. I wonder if the 51 can make it, Vince. What are they saying?
No, they can't. They're a handful of laps short. So look for once Suarez makes this pass on Larson, then I would expect to see Suarez come to the pits. They've been having that communication conversation between the crew chief, Jerry Baxter, and the driver, Daniel Suarez. Hermie?
Shane Huffman says the 33 is about a half a lap short. I said, you going to go for it? He looked at me and said, I think so. So didn't get 100%, but looks like the 33, 1/2 lap short.
Well, and he's running in third right now. Guess who's in fourth? Eric Jones. The points leader has struggled all weekend, and he might be able to, with the help of some others, get some really good points out of this day.
Same stable as Daniel Suarez. We're hearing that he's short as well. Again, same engine package, same situation as the 51 of Suarez.
Suarez, a driver out of Monterrey, Mexico in the 51. What will he do with 10 to go? Speaking of the points, Eric Jones is fourth, Reddick is sixth, and Crafton is 11th right now.
We may end up with a lot of guys running out of fuel.
How do you like Timothy Peters? Timothy Peters has made his stop. He's off the lead lap, but he's the first truck off the lead lap. If the caution doesn't fly, he might be the guy that wins this race after everybody else runs out trying.
He's right there behind our 2 leaders, right behind the 30 truck of Chad Finley.
Listed in eighth right now.
If these guys come to pit road, look at the ground that Timothy is making on them. Suarez to pit road. I hope Peters gets up. He does. That was
there
close.
Goes Suarez down to pit road. Larson back to the point.
Remember, he pitted 10 laps after Sauter and Peters. Just a little splash of fuel is all I would do right now, Vince.
Oh, it's been so nerve-wracking down here with the crew chiefs having to make these decisions, but there was no doubt that Suarez was not going to make it. His teammate Eric Jones is a few laps short as well. It's going to be interesting how it plays out. This will be fuel only for Suarez. A time stop, just enough fuel to get him to the finish.
Remember, he had his pit road speeding penalty earlier in the day.
Yeah, and they also had too many men over the wall.
Is there an issue with the right side of that 00 truck, Phil?
Looks like the side skirt has come loose and flapping. You see Timothy Peters has already gone by. Here goes Johnny Sauter coming by to unlap himself as well from our leader, Kyle Larson. 7
laps remaining here in Chicagoland in a race that should have finished last night. Didn't go green until about 12 hours later this morning.
See, there's Suarez right in front of Johnny Sauter. That quick pit work got him out in front of Sauter. But remember, just fuel only. You see the side skirt right behind the 00 number, right by the exhaust pipes on that truck.
Here's Eric Jones at pit road with 6 to go. Vince.
Boy, it's amazing what an unusual weekend it's been for Eric Jones, and this 14 came in as the points leader for the first time in his career. They kind of struggled throughout the practice day yesterday, then thought they had hit their mark at the end of the day. Truck started crazy loose. It's been a handful all day. Chassis adjustment and fuel to get Eric Jones to the finish.
Larson, Brandon Jones, John Hunter, Nemechek in third.
Ralph, that's Brandon Jones right there.
5 to go.
Does he have an issue? Is he still up to speed?
Yeah, he's out of gas, I think.
I think he's out of gas right now.
It didn't sound right coming down the front.
That'll put John Hunter, Nemechek. 30 is slow on the backstretch. That could cause a yellow here if we don't get him around the pit road. Oh, man, what a wild finish is brewing here in Chicagoland.
00 is drafting off of Daniel Hemrick right now with 4 laps to go.
Larson trying to nurse it around this big 1.5 miles. Cameron Haley's on pit road. Here's the 33. Just making its way to pit road.
Kyle Larson has almost a 5-second lead right now on John Hunter Nemechek. He can really back it down. Vince, is he going to be able to make it?
It's going to be very close. They just told Kyle Larson, you've got over a 4-second lead. Shut off the truck if you have to, but we've got to save to the end. So you're likely going to see that a margin of advantage shrink as it continues to go now almost just 3 seconds. But Larson's got to do everything he can to have enough fuel to get it to the finish.
The 30 did make it to pit road, so we stay green. Crafton's on pit road with 3 to go. Larson just trying to get to the finish here.
Remember, John Hunter Nemechek could have fuel issues as well.
Less than 2.5 to go. There's Crafton.
You know, the amazing thing is some guys are out here just trying to win the race. Crafton and Tyler Reddick and Eric Jones. It's the championship picture for them, as Crafton has a little bit of problem getting it off pit road. It's out of fuel. It was out of fuel when they tried to give him some gas. Oh,
Vince,
boy, another
the double
problem for
zero's
Matt
out of
Crafton.
fuel. The double zero is out of fuel.
Larson
And
is
there
out of
goes
fuel.
the 8 of John Hunter Nemechek into the lead. Could he get the win here today?
He's got just a little bit over one more lap to go.
John Hunter Nemechek just turned the right age to go racing
White flag to you.
on the big tracks at Gateway earlier this year. And now here he is looking to get the win in Chicago.
Yes.
The white flag is
Shut it
out.
off down the back straightaway. Don't shut it off. Just coast. Just coast. Just coast.
He's got a second and a half over Tyler Reddick. Oh, excuse me, 1.13 seconds over Tyler Reddick. So he needs to coast. Just walk it home.
John Hunter Nemechek trying to get to his first career victory.
He can coast from here, Ralph.
Here he comes to the checkered flag. John Hunter Nemechek, career win #1 in Chicagoland. And here's Reddick. Reddick will take second. Big impact on the points here today for Tyler Reddick, even with all the problems he had.
Look at that crew. Engineer John Hunter Nemechek straight to victory lane.
Yes! Thank you, guys! Yes!
Well, that's what we were waiting to hear.
Wow.
John Hunter Nemechek.
First speed to victory lane.
How about that young man? He's the one that made it on fuel.
He just made it. I think he's out now.
And there's Larson, listed in 7th after certainly having the most dominant truck here today. Here's John Hunter, and there goes Larson coasting on the bottom.
That's not a normal pass for the lead. We normally have them a little bit closer in speed.
Well, I bet old front row Joe's pretty happy, Hermie.
Well, here's Joe.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.